What's up? It's your girl 618 DAfff, and today I'm with Stash House Entertainment, and a little bit of background about me. For those that don't know, my real name is Delphine. Uh, I'm originally from Madison, Illinois, born and raised in the state of Illinois. I went to Madison High School, graduated from Madison High School. I was at the top of my class, probably like the top 10. I wasn't like the smartest, but I did good in school. I was like the cool kid, I played sports. My favorite sports were like basketball, track, volleyball. So I was like the cool kid everybody knew and stuff like that. Fast forward, I ended up going to college after graduation. I graduated in 2017, so shout out to the class of 2017. I went to my first college. I went to Illinois College. I went there, dropped out after like the first semester. It was a good experience and it was a bad experience. I went through some things up there. It taught me things, and eventually it was like I was more so trying to be that independent woman as far as like being in college and having that transition from high school to college. So it was kind of hard for me, but at the same time I knew that was something I wanted to do. So I came back home after like the first semester, and then I went back to school. That's when I went to the music school downtown in St. Louis, the Extreme Institute by Nelly, by Better Rap. But after a while of going to that school, I was in the recording and producing program, and probably like 7 months going in there, doing those courses and classes, they ended up closing the school down, so which was kind of crazy. So I couldn't really like get my certificate of completion, which kind of sucked because I was ready to like go to the next stage as far as like recording, producing, and just being in the music atmosphere. So after that, fast forward, school closed down. That still didn't like discourage me from stop doing music. I still continued to do music. I just chose a different route as far as like the schooling thing. So as far as like me starting off with music, I first went by YL 5900 when I first came out in like 2018. When I first started taking music serious in like 2018, the end of 2018, beginning of 2019. I was going by YL 5900, and it was a cool experience for me. After a while, I had to, get my connects, grow my relationships with different people, and find studios, find videographers, shoot my videos and stuff like that. So it was kind of like a learning experience. So like after like 2 years of doing that, I ended up doing a name change to 618 DAfff, and it's basically like this gonna be my last name change. Other than that, I'm probably gonna drop the 618 when I go global, worldwide, and stuff like that. But as far as like my name change the second time, it was just something like it just stuck to me, because after a while I just started noticing people was calling me DAfff for short. Because when I grew up, I never really had a nickname growing up. So, people either call me Griff, or because my last name is Griffin, or D, or stuff like that. But after a while, I started listening to people, and I'm noticing like they was calling me DAfff for short. So I'm like, okay, well, that it kind of sticks. So I just decided to make that complete name change. So with that being said, that's how I got to 618 DAfff. So moving forward, I just been grinding, doing shows. I did over like 50 shows, probably over 100, probably about at least 100 shows in the area between the Metro East area, as far as like St. Louis, East St. Louis. Right now, as far as the 2024 year, I'm planning on doing more out-of-town shows, connecting with different people along their lines, and just continuously like pushing my music, promoting my music out here on the streets and stuff like that. Like I usually come to this store right here in Madison, this 203 Route 203 convenience store, I usually come out here, it's like my main store. I come in and promote my music to the people, whoever come out, whoever I see, I just ask them, if they would like to support some independent music. It's like an 18-track mixtape I got. It's like a catalog of all my music from 2020 to 2023, like the best of my best that I feel like, and the best of people that listen to my songs that like those particular songs. So I put that all on one tape and decided to promote it like that. Then I also got some new products where it's like the music USB music drives, where if you don't have a CD player in your car, you can pop these into your USB port, your TV or your computer or laptop, and it can still be on the go. Listen to the music while you riding around or whatever you're doing. So stay tuned to more music. 618 DAfff is full effect. More shows, more new products, more merch, everything. It's coming. You just gotta give me a little time, but it's coming.
Take us through your childhood and growing up in Madison.
Childhood. I grew up in starting off, I grew up in like a single mother household around, that wasn't like always. My dad, he was in my life, he's still in my life, but at the same time, like physically there. He was there up until like 4. That's when him and my mom decided to, go their separate ways. So around 4 years old, up until, I got of age, I was living in a single mother household. I'm the oldest of 2, me and my brother, LJ. We're 5 years apart. So yeah, I'm the oldest of 2. And growing up in a single mother household, it really taught me a lot, showed me a lot. It's a lot of tough love growing up. It's just, I don't really know how to explain childhood, but it was a good childhood, but at the same time I had some bad times growing up. But all in all, it shaped me to the person who I am today. It made me stronger. It made me wiser as far as the environment that I grew up in, and just being able to hold my own and in the neighborhood, like so. Other than that,
what did your mom instill in you growing up that you can remember? Like, what are some of the morals and ethics that she kind of instilled in you and taught you?
Morals and ethics.
Life lessons.
It's a few things. One thing I can say is she always wanted me to know that whatever I put my mind to, know that I can do it. She's like, one of my biggest supporters in everything that I do, like whether that was from basketball, putting me in basketball camps, summer basketball camps. Cause growing up, like I said, I was a basketball player in high school, middle school, and then I even played AAU basketball for this summer team we got next. It's like an AAU basketball team with the East St. Louis area, East St. Louis, Cahokia area, Madison area, pretty much like the Metro East area. It's like a AAU team for girls. It's called We Got Next Girls Basketball Team. Shout out to Coach Terry Percy. Growing up, it was just a lot of life lessons, knowing that whatever I put my mind to, know that I can do it. What else? Don't let nobody discourage you. People gonna always talk. She always say that people always gonna talk. So don't worry about that. People gonna talk about you till the day you die. So just do you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so there's a few things that my mom, instilled in me. My dad, he always told me to be. There's one thing that I remember always, still to this day. Because even though he's not in my life, that I want, how I want him to be, but at the same time, he still tries. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. But one thing that I do remember that still that is instilled into me today is he told me that always be book smart and street smart. So I always just took that to the next level. So it's like even in school, do what I do in school, but also out here, you gotta be alert and know how to move and know how to, you know what I'm saying, move around here, especially when you are a female or a woman, a young lady. So he always told me that, and I just always just took that and just ran with it. So yeah.
Where can we find your music? Promote your platforms. Like, how can we find your music?
Other
Listen to
than
it.
direct for me, you can also catch my music on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube.
Under what name?
Under 618 DAfff. Everything is under 618 DAfff. Or you can just type in 618 DAfff or 618 DAfff Music. Everything will pop up in Google search.
You have any social media platforms that we can find you on?
Yes. I'm also on Instagram at 618.daff, 618.daff. There's 3 F's. And Facebook, my Facebook is DAfff. That's my main Facebook page. My artist Facebook page is 618 DAfff, so you can just put that in there, 618 DAfff, and it'll pop up everything as far as my music and what I post. Also, I have Twitter. That's at 618 DAfff. So everything's 618 DAfff. So whatever you put in as far as 618 DAfff, it'll pop up.
So moving forward into the future, what's the plans?
What's the plans? The plan is to take more control as far as how I want to distribute my music. That's one thing. I want to build my following a little more as far as I know the internet is oversaturated, so it's I want to work both angles, the internet and the old school street, guerrilla marketing method. So it's I'm trying to push that at the same time. Also, do more out of town shows, because like I said, I feel like I did most of the shows around here, clubs, venues, the Oz, the Pops, the different, little clubs around here, Visions and all that. I feel like I've, expanded. So it's time for expansion, really. So it's just time for me to just open doors and be around a different group of people, different city, just be in a different environment, because it also can help with my music, being in a different environment that can, bring creativity to, different types of music. So yeah, other than that, more shows, tours, just building an all-around team, for real, because that's where I feel like that I really need. At the same time, it's not like I'm begging for it, but at the same time, that's something that I need.
How would you describe your music? What genre would it fall in?
I call it melodic rap, but it's kind of like R&B trap type of vibe.
Can you give us a little bit right now?
It's basically it's like I'm singing, but at the same time I'm rapping.
Can you give us a little bit right now, just a little snippet of,
okay,
so we'll know where you're coming from.
I told you my love was real, yeah, but they folded, yeah, they on that, but fuck them, I'm dripping in something so serious, yeah, can't copy my shit, yeah, I'm running a million, these niggas be suffering, I really can't feel them at all, right in my lane, I'm calling, bitch wants some head, keep calling, I'm coming, I don't know why they changed on me, yeah, they changed like the seasons, yeah, better watch your back, them snakes, they hiss, hold on. But that's just a little something. I was trying to, do a little something.
We appreciate you taking time out with us, and if you want to give anybody any shout outs or anything in closing, now's your time.
Shout out to the real ones, that fuck with me, that support. Shout out to the real people that's out there, that's grinding, that's staying persistent through all this gimmicky ass shit in the world. Stay true to yourself, keep pushing. Like my motto is, grind harder, move smarter. You know what I'm saying? 618 DAfff, we in this mother.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Ms. Danny.